To log into Achieve, type achieve3000.com. If this is a screen that shows up, you want to do user login. At the user login, your login is your first name dot your last name, and then enter your password and log in. The home screen will give you a lesson that you could start right away. Also, it will give you information such as if you've earned any badges, what your point total is, how many before reading polls, connections, after reading polls, and thought questions you've done. The simplest way to find articles assigned to you, if you don't see them on the home screen or you've already finished the ones on your home screen, would be to go into your mailbox. From your mailbox, Empower emails you at least 2 articles every day, and you can just find one of these articles, click it, be sure to read the email. First click here to enter today's poll. Poll today. Some people don't think that it's important to remember the past. Others believe that we can learn valuable lessons by studying history. What do you think about the following quote by George Santayana? I agree with this one. I'm going to submit it. Then the poll asks you to think about this sentence. Those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it. Write back and explain why you agreed or disagreed. After responding, read this lesson's article. So from here, the student would push reply and they would comment back, which would send an email to Achieve. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like once you begin the article. Here's the article page. Now a lot of times they'll have numbers located up here, but since I'm in the Teacher's Edition, I don't have the numbers attached to my folders at the top. There are 5 steps in every activity. The first is the before reading poll, which I already completed. The second tab is reading my article. The third step would be to do the activity, which is answering the questions. The fourth step is the after reading poll. And then the 5th step is the thought question. Now some teachers do just make this a 4-step process, where the thought question is only required on certain articles, where some teachers will make the thought question always a response that they like, and that's up to your teacher. Okay, so here's my article. My job is to read this article through thoroughly. Any word that is in blue, I can click it, and it will give me the definition of the word, and I can also play it to hear.
Ritual. Noun. A ceremony or custom.
Okay. I'm going to continue reading this article all the way through to the end, and once I'm finished, the student will not have to assign. This is just for the Teacher's Edition so that you can assign it as an article. Once you've read the article, you want to go into activity. In the activity, you're going to have about 10 questions to answer, and the goal is to get at least 75% correct on the first time. Once you have answered all of your questions, it will give you the results, how you did, and you'll find out your percentage correct. Then you just go to the next poll. The after reading poll to answer now. Has your opinion changed about the question previously answered in the before beginning poll? It'll also give you a nice little chart to see what other students answered on this. And again, the 5th step is the thought question. The thought question, this one, is asking to explain the significance of holding a tea ceremony in Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. What is the history behind the ancient Japanese tradition? Why was the tea ceremony in July 2011 important? And support your response with information from the lesson. So, as you can see, you couldn't answer this until you've gotten the information from before. And this is where you type your response and press submit, and your teacher will be able to see it. Again, they give you vocabulary in this area as well. If you want to go back to use some of this vocabulary in your thought question, in your answer, you can also review the definitions here and can play it for yourself. Okay, and be sure when you're done, go to the top and log out.